A text? A certain conviction and anxiety welled up within me. I reflexively took out my phone and opened it. Sure enough. Stay on the roof until school ends. I'll see you then. Sakurai. Welcome back to this Irae. Last time we participated in a meeting of the Longness 13 Orden. And yeah, now we'll get into the game.
最近はもう綾瀬さんの稽古に付き合ったりしないんだね。
You haven't been going with Ayase to practice recently. As I entered the rooftop, which had become my staple place of escape, I was addressed by a voice that had also become somewhat a staple of the place.
っていうか君、綾瀬さんと話してる？そういう状況見ないんだけど。
I'm glad to see you again, Rhea. Speaking of which, have you been talking with her? I haven't seen any of that. We haven't seen you in a while. We can see Ayase or Kazumi every single day since she's living next door with just a small little door in the wall dividing us. So yeah.
別に喧嘩してるわけじゃないんだよね。
You didn't get into a fight or something, did you?
どうなの、藤井君。
Well, Fuji?
別に。
Not really. I gave a half-assed answer and leaned against the fence. I wasn't going to do something like sit next to her on the bench. Never again.
喧嘩なんかしてないですよ。ただ。
No, we didn't get into a fight. It's just.
何?
Just what?
ちょっと一人になりたいんで。
I just want to be alone. Uh-huh.
それはつまり、私もどっか行けっていうことかな。
Is that your way of telling me to go away?
ええ。
Yeah.
ショック。
I'm shocked. She may have said that, but her face was as expressionless as always. By the way, we'd had this kind of conversation every time over the past few days.
私は君を構ってるわけじゃなくて、ただこの場所が好きっていうだけなんだけどね。置物だと思ってくれればそれでいいのに。
Hi, talking statue. It's not like I'm bothering you. I just like being here. Think of me as a statue or something.
君はここ以外で一人になれそうな場所を知らないの？
You don't know any place you could be alone other than here?
ええ。
Yeah.
困ったね。
That's a problem.
そうですね。
It sure is. And as we repeated this pointless conversation, all the while avoiding eye contact, the long-awaited bell rang.
お昼休みおしまい。
Lunch break's over. That was a very short lunch break. 3 minutes. That's an amazingly long lunch break. Yep. Amazing how long that was. It was annoying when I got tracked into her flow, but at times like this, I felt grateful for it. After all, she didn't try to get in my way of skipping classes. That was the clear difference between her and Kazumi. That said, now I could finally take a breather, just as I heaved a mental sigh of relief.
じゃあ、バイバイ。
Bye now.
私行くから。
I'm going.
あと藤井君、もし寒かったらだけど。
Also, if you ever get cold... Yes?
すみません。
sorry?
急に寄ってこられたからびっくりしたっていうか。
You just came up to me so out of nowhere, it caught me off guard.
ショック。
I'm shocked.
藤井君なんか嫌いだ。
I hate you, Fuji. And with that, Himuro left the roof.
くそ。
Damn it. Well, that's what you get. I ended up sitting down where I stood. I felt a mixture of guilt and self-loathing well up in me at once, but I was in no position to go after her and try to ease things up. It had only been 3 days since I put an end to the serial killings. there wouldn't be any more murders. I wouldn't let there be any more. I swore that I'd keep the people around me from getting involved with all this. Especially Kazumi. Since she had no memories of those days, she could continue to lead a normal, peaceful life as long as I kept quiet. Sakurai and Rosalka seemed to no longer have any interest in her either. But the possibility of her getting involved again would rise substantially with every minute she spent with me. Still, the bigger problem was... my neck ached like this from time to time. I felt a coiling discomfort, like something tickling me from the inside of my skull through my cervical vertebrae, and I couldn't, for the life of me, shake it off. Furthermore, I'd been getting waves of violent urges billowing within me each time it happened. Just a minute ago, I couldn't take my eyes off the nape of Himuro's neck. This was trouble. As in, seriously dangerous. That was the reason I'd avoided interacting with others, including Kazumi. I had no idea what would happen if I let my guard down for even a second, so my best course of action would probably include running away from home and laying low in parts unknown. I was actually tempted to do just that, but changed my mind before I could act on it. Judging from what Rosalka said the other day, those guys had business with the school itself. Considering she'd been skipping school ever since, with only Sakurai showing up, I figured she might have been full of shit. But I was still really worried. If those psychos did something in the school while I wasn't around to do anything about it, I was sure I'd regret it for the rest of my life. The fact remained that I was putting this place in more danger just by being here. On the other hand, I wasn't sure if I could live with myself in case something happened while I was away. So, was I supposed to stay or leave? It all came down to that ultimate choice, and in the end I chose the former. Though I honestly wasn't confident that an answer produced from my cornered mindset would be the correct one.
抑え込むのにここくらい適した場所もないしな。
It's the only place I can think of where I can keep them under relative control. The fact I could picture the worst-case scenario here with the utmost sense of reality made it the most likely place where I would retain my sanity despite the situation. And that was the second reason why I'd go to school instead of hiding. In all honesty, I felt terrible about exposing all these students to such danger with this reckless gamble of mine, but unless I did something, I'd... A text? A certain conviction and anxiety welled up within me. I reflexively took out my phone and opened it. Sure enough. Stay on the roof until school ends. I'll see you then. Sakurai. How did she get your number? When? Ren? What did you not tell me? To be honest, this was the turn of events I'd been waiting for. Gotta calm down. Muttering that, I did my best to stop myself from shivering. Hurry up. Yeah, hayaku. Hurry up and come. Would be more appropriate. But okay, hurry up. In my current state, I felt confident I could. Sakurai arrived shortly before sunset.
Amantes.
Thanks for waiting. I decided not to ask the obvious question of how she knew my phone's address, or that I was on the rooftop. Asking someone as abnormal as her would have been pointless. Okay, you didn't give it to her. Now I feel relieved, Ren. Thanks for telling me the truth. The light of dusk on the rooftop reminded me of the sunset in that dream. The place now looked just how it did when Shido and I had that fight. Jesus, talk about an ominous place and time. Nothing that could happen here would surprise me at this point.
こうした話をするのはあの夜以来になるけれど、 調子はどう？
We haven't talked since that night. How are you feeling?
なんて愚問か。辛そうね。
I suppose that was a foolish question. You don't seem to be doing all that well. Sakurai spoke in very businesslike tone, her voice exhibiting little to no emotion, yet even that voice of hers made me antsy. It felt akin to a kind of suffocating craving. I wished I could slice her head off right here and now, that sort of impulse. And I was brutally confident that I could very well do it. I had to calm myself. It was not yet time for that.
わかるのか?
You can tell.
ええ、私もそれは経験したから。
Yes, I went through the same thing after all.
正直、少し驚いてる。ずいぶん我慢してるみたいだけど、よくないわよ、そういうの。
Honestly, I'm a bit surprised. You seem to be holding it back quite well, but I'm not sure I'd recommend doing that.
何が?
Doing what?
ずっと2のままだから。
Staying as 2 forever.
言ったと思うけど、足し算続けていかないと強くなんかならないわよ。
I believe I've told you this, but you won't get powerful unless you keep on leveling up. But what if his wish is not to get that powerful? Well, he does want to beat you though. Ren, you should level up.
そのままで勝てるなんて思わない方がいい。
It'd be wise not to delude yourself into thinking you can win in your current state. Well, not 3 to 1. No, definitely not 4 to 1, actually, since the priest is there as well. But still, that's unfair, you know? 1-on-1, we might possibly win if we have the surprise on our side. Yeah, well, okay. Ren, level up. Not yet. I needed to restrain myself. I still had a ton of things to ask her. After inhaling a deep, shaky breath, I spoke out.
勝てると思うなって、お前たちにか?
Are you telling me not to assume I can beat you guys?
違う。それによ。
Not as it.
ねえ藤井君、少し落ち着いてくれないかしら。それがどれだけ難しいかは理解してるつもりだけど、今のところあなたに対して敵意はないから。
Listen, Fuji, could you calm down a little? I know how difficult it must be, but I didn't come here to fight you.
信じられない？
Don't believe me?
何も言わないなら都合のいいように解釈するわよ。あなた、私に聞きたいこととかあるでしょ。
If you won't say anything, then interpret things however you wish. You have questions you want to ask, right?
マレウスよりは親切だって自信もある。彼女と違って日本人だし、年も同じはずだからね。共感できる部分ももしかしたらあるかもしれないし。
I believe I am more accommodating than Malleus, and unlike her, I'm both Japanese and about the same age as you. I might even be able to sympathize with you on certain fronts.
年?
Unlike her?
そう。彼女はああ見えて、私たちの15倍近く生きているから。嘘じゃないわよ。
Yes, despite her looks, she's about 15 times older than us. I'm serious.
バカな。
No way. I could neither love nor get angry at that. She claimed to be a witch. Now that I've thought about it, she did say something along the lines, didn't she?
どうやら少しだけ落ち着いてくれたようね。
Looks like you've calmed down a little.
それで、まず私の方から聞いておきたいことなんだけど、あなたは今私たちを敵視してる？
So, I'd like to ask a question first. Do you see us as enemies right now?
今の俺が友好的に見えるのか?
Do I look friendly to you right now?
見えないわね。
Not at all. Sakurai let out a mocking chuckle.
でも、私が聞いてるのはそういうことじゃない。あなたの誠意の形を聞きたい。
But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking what your stance in fighting is.
防衛なのか攻勢なのか、つまり買う気なのか売る気なのか。
Are you being defensive or offensive? In other words, are you inviting others' challenge or picking fights yourself?
それは
That's... honestly, that sounded like a real difficult question. But I had no intention of leaving them alone, nor did I expect them to do the same with me. In fact, on that night...
お前ら戦争をしに来たって言っただろう。
You said you guys came here to wage a war, right?
ええ。そして開戦はまだ伸びるかもしれないとも。
Yes, and I also said that the war might be delayed a little.
こちらの事情はそんな感じよ。というか、あなたがそんなざまだから伸びてると言った方がいいのかしらね。
So that's what our situation looks like, or perhaps it'd make more sense to say that the way you conducted things is what delayed it.
まあ、それは後で説明するとして、まずこちらの質問に答えてよ。
Could someone please just answer my questions straight up and not delay them any further? I would be really grateful. I want to know what swastika is, whatever. I want to know if they are going to wage war against Ren or against it. It probably being the leader of their order, or the actual owner of the powers. Oh well, I'm super confused right now. Okay, I suppose I'll explain that at a later time. For the time being, answer my question.
買う気なのか売る気なのか。
Will you be on the defensive or the offensive?
多分あなたはこう考えてる。俺とかすみがお前らのせいでこうなったのなら。
I'm
違う
guessing...
かしら。
Oh, sorry. I'm guessing your current mindset is that it's our fault that you and I ended up like this. Am I wrong?
違わない。
No.
そう。でもね藤井君。私たちが来ても来なくても、あなたはそうなっていたはずよ。
I see, but let me tell you this. You would have most likely ended up that way, whether we came here or not.
いえ、あなたがそうなると分かっていたから、私たちが来たと言うべきかしら。
No, perhaps I should say that we came here because we knew you'd end up that way.
つまりお前たちがあらかじめ仕組んでたってことだろう。
So what you're saying is that you guys planned this out in advance? Sakurai took my clear head on, then followed it up with a nod. How did I read that wrong? Okay,
ええ。それが何？
yes, what of it?
なんだと？
What? The sheer bluntness of her attitude made my mind boil. So it really was their fault that Kazumi... that I...
落ち着きなさいよ。
Will you calm down already?
肥大化した公正性と、それに伴う理性の摩耗。典型的ね。あなた、このままだと狂うわよ。
Ever-growing belligerence and proportionally decaying reasoning. Typical. You'll go crazy at this rate.
うるせえ。
Shut up. I couldn't hold it back. She was an enemy. Hell, I had doubts she was even human. In that case, it'd be fine, right? I could just do it. There was no one else around, and it'd be one-on-one. Even if I beeped her right here now, I could probably cover up the truth. Seriously? You had to plan out kill, but you can say shit damn it, and I don't know, like it's nothing? I'm already super confused that you beep out shit and all that bad language in American TV songs and all that. Why you can say it openly in Germany, and yeah. Well, I don't have to get the American culture, and I don't have to get this. But I guess he doesn't want to even think that word still, since he didn't lose all reasoning. So yeah, let's just get it on with. After all, this wouldn't be the first time I...
つまり売る気ね。
I take it you're on the offensive then. A moment later, my back slammed into the wall, accompanied by a shock strong enough to take my breath away and make my ears ring.
なら買ってあげてもいいんだけど。
In that case, I don't mind going on the defensive. Well, that's interesting, Kay. And I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.